Jockie Loomer-Kruger is absolutely amazing. Whether you know it or not, she is the mum of 3, a grandma of 2, and an absolutely incredible friend to so very many. Raised in Nova Scotia, and after moving around a couple of provinces and a whole bunch of towns, she decided 11 years ago to settle in good old Kitchener. Aren't you lucky?
I'm lucky.
Now, she is trained as a teacher, which is where that disapproving look comes from, as well as all the encouragement. She spent many years working at nursery school level. That figures too, doesn't it? She did do her time in admin. The sentence was over. She did it, and of course, excelled at it. She also owned a flower shop, and with her wonderful husband, Herb, in their so-called retirement years, which I don't get this whole retirement years because clearly she hasn't retired, but in their older years, they had an antiques and collectibles store. And then it closed, she brought it home with her.
I still have it.
Now, Jockie's passion for writing, believe it or not, started a little while ago. In fact, it started when she first put pen to paper and figured out how to write her name. That was it. She was hooked. And since that time, which was a little while ago, her words of wisdom and inspiration have appeared in numerous publications, but other people's publications until now. Now, I do believe her storytelling also started way back then, and she didn't always get praised for it, but she was very good at telling stories. Now, her art career was a whole other issue. It pretty much started accidentally. Now, Jockie set out to paint a tabletop. Just one tabletop. With a story, of course. What's the point of doing it one colour? One story, one tabletop. Problem was, she couldn't stop. She started to paint doors, walls, ceilings, and absolutely true story, even a staircase. Each depicting her stories of her life. Finally, she discovered canvas. Thank goodness, eh? There wasn't enough doors in this world. And when she discovered painting on canvases, her work was exhibited in more than one province, sold across the country, and is in the hands of many collectors. And tonight, you see some of the work here from the lady who says, "Oh, I'm not trained." No, better than trained, it comes from her heart and soul and is true, raw, beautiful expression. And as a trained artist, I can tell you I'm envious of her talents. You may have noticed Jockie is not 21. Happy 80th birthday as of recent. And she has brought her passions and her talents all together in Valley Child, in a publication of her own where her writing, her art and her storytelling all come together to create the most amazing piece of work. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you our most wonderful Jockie Loomer-Kruger and Valley Child.